I'm curious, how big is your team at ZoomInfo? Like how many people are you managing or your org?
Yeah, the TA org, we're hovering right around 30 right
Oh
now.
my goodness. Do you have any like big advice to leaders and managers out there on how someone can successfully lead and manage an org of that caliber?
Just really get to know your people, be curious, see where you can make the most impact, right? Like, so I'm try to be in service to your own team, right? The more you can do that, the more, whether it's external clients, if you're on the agency side, or internal stakeholders, if you're in-house, the more you can service and develop your team, the more those clients and internal stakeholders are going to feel it. And it really elevates your team, right? So I try to steer my team away from being like tactical order takers, right? Anybody, especially in the age of AI, right? The real difference makers are going to be able to adapt and be true advisors and partners to the business that they're serving. If you're just, putting butts in seats, if you will, I'm sorry to those people, but my gut tells me that AI is going to be able to do that in a very short period of time.
Speaking of AI, like what are your thoughts in terms of how AI is going to impact our industry?
Yeah, I mean, I think it already has. I think we're in the age of, almost a similar transformation when we used to get resumes faxed and hard copy resumes, right? Or on the agency side when you were using phone books to to make your calls. I think we're going through a transformation right now as an industry. We're gonna have to adapt and be leaders in those that really lead and lean in to AI in every aspect that they can. I think will make it through. I don't think technology can ever replace, again, that in-person connection, which is why I'm saying it's so important, right? At some stage in the hiring life cycle to have those moments where you're not just, shooting an email or sending a Teams or a Slack message. You're having some sort of face-to-face interaction and you're providing value during those interactions, right? Leverage AI to help bring some of that value, but the delivery, having that in-person connection and building that relationship, I think is going to be key. The people that are able to do that are going to be in it for the long haul, and the people that aren't, and if they're, again, just, okay, yes, what do you need? Oh yeah, this is the same position that I filled for you 6 months ago. Okay, I got this. I don't need to meet with you. We're good. I think those recruiters are going to have a different experience in a year or two. I think it's already getting harder.
I don't think it's a matter of like either or, right, Kate? I think it's like, yeah, use tech, use AI, but also
Yeah.
hold on to that personal and relationship aspect too, and try to find like the perfect combination,
Yeah, yeah. The
right?
people that try to have AI replace those interactions aren't going to be bringing value
Mm,
to those interactions,
mm.
right? Because what you're saying is AI can do this for me. It's on autopilot. Yeah.
I'm curious, do you think AI will ever get to that stage where it can completely replace everything us
I don't
recruiters and TAs do?
I don't at all. I just think the people that are able to leverage AI in the technology in their interactions versus replacing their interactions are going to be the ones that are in it for the long haul. It is going to help us get a lot more efficient. It's going to change the way we do things for sure. Being able to lean into it and know where those efficiencies should take place, I think, is going to be key.
Going off of that, I know, ZoomInfo is a very tech forward company, right? And so I was just curious if you could share a little more about so far what you're seeing in ZoomInfo. Like, how are you guys starting to use AI and some of these tools, in your own day to day?
Yeah. Also, it's one of my new favorite interview questions, right? Like, how are you using it day to day? And I get a different answer from everybody, which is great, right? Because there's just so many different applications. We're exploring that, even within my own team, whether that's AI in our interviewing, AI note taking, gleaning interview insights through AI, sourcing automation, job descriptions, helping with sourcing. And it kind of goes back, I think, when companies had like very large sourcing functions, right? And, it was whoever had like the best X-ray search or Boolean, right? Now it's prompt engineering, right? So who has, the best prompt? Your input determines the output, trash in, trash out. If you're really smart about what you're putting in, you're going to get something really wonderful from it. And I think, playing around prompt engineering, I think is kind of a big one and a fun one at the same time.